Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from North London. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play right off the bat, 37 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. He'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? There's a test on third down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60. 18, Rattler, 18, go!
Out of the gun, Ward. That is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready, break! Let's go! 60 even! Buffalo 18!
Right to the air goes Sanders. This one deep downfield for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 85 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, this is Jalen Rager. to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? 60, pass all 80. Ready?
Off play action, it's Ward. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
22 yards.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's John. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Minnesota.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better.
And he's in. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
On the jump. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, pioneer.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Now the runner-up in last year's Heisman race, Ashton Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Here we go. 17. Cougar night.
From the gun, it's Shador. That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of there. It is a big play for the Browns. It's a gain of 34.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Sanders keeping it on the zone read. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
Bronco 80. Ready?
On play action, Shador. This one is hauled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returnable for Rager. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, Ward. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards. In motion goes Dobbs. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
To throw on second down is Ward. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Browns with the advantage. More from the International Series in London after this. It's going to be third. They need one. Play action. Ward. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Let's go.
They'll try it now with Chubb. First down and more inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Vikings. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Vikings will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Now, Shador. Oh, in trouble And down he goes. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9.
18, Rodney, Viking, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw is Ward. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Ward. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Minnesota. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Vikings have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Jason Myers set
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 18 on the game again. And another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big...
That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for for the season. Elliott on now for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Browns will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returnable for Rager. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground is Chubb to start this drive. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
To throw is Ward. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. A gain of 9 yards.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Taken in by Wilson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Sanders will throw it. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. Now he's free to midfield. And they will finally run him down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Browns.
19, Tiger, 19.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Already know I got
On 1st and 10, Ward. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now the point after drop from Myers. He gets it to go. And the Vikings go up by 7. 28-21. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now Shador on 1st down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half.
Dragon 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now Sanders on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Best that time. And it's going to be 4th down. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll air it out, deep for Wilson. To the goal line and in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Vikings. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his 1st half break. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Very little time remaining in this 1st half as this kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Sanders. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They go play action with Sanders. He's going to try it here again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time for one more snap here in this first half. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll run with Genty. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
2 yards on the pickup.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 6 Cowboy 18, 5 in. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his receiver, and that's Jack Best. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
49-yard line.
Now Genty. They converge on quickly. We'll only get a couple. Foye Olukun with the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hold the ready.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now, Sanders. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On 3rd down, Sanders. He finds his man, Troutman. They get 16 on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here we go.
For the toss to Genty. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Bronco 80. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw is Sanders. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it just past their 25.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Hey, that's about as exciting a one-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that.
On the set.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Out of the gun, Ward. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 on the pickup. First down, Minnesota.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
First and 10. Here's a handoff. Here's a shot. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, here's Ward. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
At their own 26-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60, track him, 60. Ready, ready?
Play action. It's Sanders. No chance at all. He'll go down. Devin Witherspoon, the Pro Bowl corner, in on the blitz that time. He records the sack. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, it's Shador. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60, 18, Pioneer. Panther 60, go.
Now, Shador. Now a shot here, deep middle. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and missed reads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mitchell. The ball comes out. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. Maybe this will turn this game around.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Now it's Sanders. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw, not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Ready, ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On the zone read, here's Sanders to keep it. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on them. And in this case, they're able to hold them to no gain.
On 2nd down, Sanders. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end. A tough spot here. 3rd and Sanders to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Come on. Hey.
On the handoff, this is Joe. And he'll get about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here we go.
Williams, the tight end, is in motion. Once again, it's Chubb. Good running inside the 25. Guarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Right side. Catch made. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7. That's a 5-yard line.
Sanders will throw it. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
19, 4 brings up third and 4.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
That's good.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on third down, and they just can't make a play.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's second and inches at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one deep downfield for Chase. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Here's third down and a few inches. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game.
Here we go.
21-yard line.
60 Bison. 18 Cardinal.
On play action, Shador. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He'll get this off to Genty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Back to 60, back to 60.
It's a gain of 5.
Back to 80.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one.
Here we go.
They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. To throw again is Sanders. On the run to the right.
1st and goal. Quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. 2nd goal.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Gain of 1 yard on the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Genty, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. And that is caught. Unfortunately, they've got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown Browns. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. That one is no good. Not even close. He missed it wide to the left. And the score remains right where it's at. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Play action. Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Minnesota. Running is Mitchell. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Alert! Alert!
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes.
Here we go.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the Vikings. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long from London.
Zombie Nation.